good afternoon, or no, technically it's good evening in the UK. It's good evening. How is everyone? Here we are on another DayZ stream on our little base building server. It's a late one for us, but well, late one for me, but it is what it is. So we'll get started. Bear with me. I'll just have a quick drink. My voice is still on its way out, so we'll see how we get on. Right, let's get in. Oh, the screen again has gone blank. There it is. Ah, there's a wild goblin.
Whoa!
Ooh-wee.
I've got a new toy for you in here. Chuckles handed it to me to carry, but you
Hello,
can have
Virus.
it.
How you doing,
There's
dude?
a SVD Hunter in the rifle rack, and above it there's 2 spare mags and some more ammo.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
And I thought you'd prefer that because you like your snipers.
I do like my snipers. Let me just sort everything out a second.
And that's not a bad little sniper.
There it is. Oh my god, there she is.
Semi-automatic sniper and 2 spare mags and spare ammo.
Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. The Drug Empire can do one. I've got a sniper. I'm happy.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
Restless, how are you doing, dude? I mean, I'm easy. I'm easy. What do we have? How many keys have we got?
Lots.
I need to put some food away as well, I think. Just because you know what happens when we go running.
Yeah. Discount the Tissy keys because they're tier 2 Tissies and they're worth probably a good rate in swap for keys that we can have locally that are military.
Yeah, I'm not up for doing that. I mean, we've got...
There's no point you and I going to Tissy to die.
No.
Whereas the big PvP teams will do anything for those keys. So there's we could get keys that we could make use of out of it.
I mean, we've got the Starry Sobor key, but we military one. That's into the beast. We got the Trotsky one, which is around the corner from us.
Yeah, I mean, we might die going in there, but it's worth a try.
Yeah, shall I pick that up?
Yeah, grab that. Stick it in your yellow box, though, so when we die, we don't lose it.
Good shout. Yeah. It's in my hotbar. I reckon we go to that and see what we can do.
Okay, so if we enter Trotsky from the bottom of the area...
You mark it up and I'll follow you. Yeah, all good. Thank you, dude. Just I got this cough. Can't get rid of this cough, unfortunately, but we're having fun on the server.
Where would you be? Markers. Still got one? And I've got a death marker somewhere.
We should have an RV.
I think Chuckles might have deleted it when he was on this morning.
Okay, that's all right. We'll just make another one.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
We know it's at the bottom, don't we?
Yeah. So I reckon we go for about here and then work our way from there. So
I can't.
Here means nothing yet.
Oh, I see. Right, I was thinking. Now I see it. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, we go for about there and then work our way from there in.
Yeah, let's go for it. I say let's go for it.
Yeah.
If we die, we know what we can do coming up the coast. So.
Yeah, and you don't lose the key.
No, exactly. We should be grand. I could really do with a bigger backpack, but short of... Oh! Hang on. Bear with me. I've got to put the code in. There we go. And I'm guessing the raid alarms still don't work.
No, it's linked to whatever server they had before they did this. And they've never unlinked it. And whenever we report a message, they're like, oh, it's on the list of things to do.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's a lot of money spent, isn't it? So.
John says, hi, Merv.
Hi, John. There we go. Right, where are we ready?
Yep.
Go.
After yesterday's, I still haven't got my head around yesterday.
I know.
After yesterday's,
yeah.
I set up alerts now, so I get a dancing goblin whenever I get one of those appear on my screen.
Oh, very nice.
And subscribers now automatically go up on the screen and all that sort of...
Oh, very fancy pants.
Yeah.
For anyone wondering what Goblin's referencing, we both had 50 subs gifted to us yesterday, thanks to Spudboy. Quite the surprise. We weren't ready for it, but it happened, and he said it was genuine. We were all prepared to refund, but no. So that was a bit of a shock for us, but what a shock. What a legend. Very grateful. I really could do with getting that quest where we killed 2 players.
Couldn't we all?
But I don't think I've seen a single player outside of the trader. We've been hiding in the shadows so well.
We're going to have to push towards the airfield, the big airfield, or
Yeah.
the baby airfield until, you know, we're not going to get them where we are.
I've just realised I got the SVD on my back.
That's right.
Oh God!
If you die, mate.
If he dies, he dies. It was, I don't know, it was
You'll
just
have to
incredible.
explain to Chuckles how you lost his pride and
It was
joy, but
incredible.
that's fine.
We were not expecting it, and it was yes.
You'd be
So
like, what pride and joy? You
things
get
like that are
goblins.
never
Yeah.
expected ever. They are it's very gratefully received though. I'll say there was an AI that came in. They've changed the AI, and it managed to undo the code lock, and it raided us, and we repaired it all. So that's why there's no signs of being raided.
Yeah.
And Chuckles
And
is
it
in
only
your
took
chat
one
now.
weapon. And no, he's not.
Got away with
really-
it.
Yeah, no, Chuckles will be fast asleep. Well, I don't know, because, yeah, he'll probably still be asleep. He'll wake up in about an hour's time.
Well, if we die, these streams never see the light of day.
No, these
They
streams
get
stay on.
deleted. Excuse me. Actually, I think I want to go here.
The fact that he got an SVD home is awesome. It means we can get another one at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. How did he do it? Just looting, or did he?
I don't know. He just handed it to me and he said, "Oh, it's a present for you. I've been running around with it for ages."
Wow.
I was like, okay.
Fair play.
But you're more likely to take a sniper shot, and I'm
Yeah.
more likely to push a position.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think we're gonna see some people here, I reckon. But again, it's just we know which building it is now, don't we? It's the long one.
We think we do.
Yeah, and it's just in and out. So
Only because
yeah,
we think it's that building. Because there was a dead body outside last time we visited.
yeah. But I mean, that's I don't know. It doesn't feel like the kind of building it would be, does it?
No, but it wasn't the other buildings. We searched en route to that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take that risk.
Unless it's one of the HQ buildings.
It wasn't the other HQ because we checked that.
We checked that, yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Obviously, when we get there, if we look in and every door's open on everything,
Yeah, we
then
back out.
We back out. There's
Yeah.
no point
Absolutely 0 point going in.
taking stupid risks.
He says that with, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I might go to Tizzy later. And just, oh,
That's up here.
yeah, that's in the direction we're going.
Yeah. I mean, we could do Tissy without a key card.
I,
We could just push Tissy.
yeah, look, that's done. We're definitely not going in there. There's a kilometre
Should we
away.
go and return that key? Well, no, you've got the safe box.
It's in my safe box, yeah.
So should we just push the Tissy?
Yeah, I'm thinking we just do some towns up there maybe and just have a little look
Confirm,
about.
And let me move the RV up to somewhere a bit more appropriate then.
Yeah, that's cool. There's no point going in there now. Not with a key. They've literally done that, haven't they?
Let's
Oh,
push
that's a
to
shame.
There to start with, and then from there, we can then set a route to where we need to go.
Absolutely. I wouldn't mind just peeking in Tizzy and just having a little look about what's going on there and
Yeah, coming
You
from
know.
the top.
yeah. Oh, the
Coming from the top where
Oh, it's got a scope and everything. You boys look out after me, don't you?
So,
I'm
talking
excited.
to another player, he's just hit 36,000 rep.
Okay.
36,000 rep, you can buy 338 snipers.
Nice.
Maybe from BM, not trader, but you can buy 338 snipers.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all right.
So,
Do
for
you know
me,
what
another
we?
10k.
I'm just thinking what we should do is possibly do Tizzy, but have a little sneak in, and if we're not, you know, we'll have a look. But let's face it, we're not going to go in. I think we should just look at what's on up there. And then, do we head down towards Mishkino and not with a key, but just see
Search
what
it.
we can? Yeah, but even more so that we could just snipe it out a little bit and.
Yeah, and if we die, spawn on the bottom side of the map and go in there and loot up in there.
Yeah,
Because that's... Yeah, because it's tier 2, 3. Yeah, I know, I agree. We need to be... To get
Ooh.
better gear, we need to be over that side of the map.
To be fair, I'm even thinking about looking at Prison Island. I mean, I know there's not much there, but
It's probably worth a run out to see if they've done any custom stuff out the
Yeah.
back of the military is, but it's only going to be tier 1 custom. it's
okay.
not-
Oh, because of
because
course it's on Freshy Coast, isn't it?
Yeah, so unless
Yeah.
they've altered the tiers, which I don't think they have, it's because they don't really have ground loot on here that's any good.
No, no.
They move it all into boxes and locked rooms. So my guess would be that there won't be.
Because at this
But
point,
hey.
we're just ready to loot now. We want the better stuff, don't we? Really?
We need 308 assault
Yeah.
rifles. Though at the moment there's a bug on the server, and 556 is more powerful than 762.
Right. That's why we're running with what we've got then.
Currently we're not, and now it's really hard to get 556s because they're trying to fix the bug. So they've just made it hard to get 556s while they're trying to fix it. But at the moment the most powerful gun in the game is 556.
And we've got all of them in our base.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We'll wait for some unsuspecting freshie to say, have you got any
So I've
556 for
just had
sales?
the dancing goblin on the screen and some music because
Oh.
John's resubbed.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So I knew the dancing goblin's working now again.
Is that Mr. F? John Mr. F?
Yes.
Excellent. You shall never leave. He says as he coughs.
If I'd had it yesterday, my ears would have broken.
Yeah. Normally, I like to read. I love reading out names and new people in the members and all that. And you know, typically I've had 10, and I've had a slot of 10, and then straight after another slot of 10. But
I've had the same. I've never had a 50 hit.
no, I had to let those 50 slide. I was like, I can't. No. I can't keep up. But however, tomorrow I am taking Sketchney to hospital for a visit on her eye. And I think while I'm waiting, I might have a little more look into the project on videos, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So-
One thing I was thinking of doing, and I'll throw this past you, that might make not to do with the project, to do with members, is maybe on my end screen
Yeah.
I have the members' names on there.
Oh yeah, that's a great shout. Yeah. Hello, Buddha. How you
Like,
doing,
like you
dude?
have, I'd like to thank the following
How are
members.
you? Oh, Buddha, thank you
I'd
for
like
the
to thank-
4 months,
then
dude.
obviously at the end of the month, anyone that does,
What a
anyone that
pleasure
drops
it is
off,
to
take
have
their
you
names
in
off
here.
it.
What an honour to have the mod father.
It just means that I'd have to update it probably monthly, and I would do it monthly.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Daily. But I just thought it might be a nice little. I'd like to thank the following members and have
Yeah.
the list of names.
And then every now and then put a cheeky goblin foot in the members only section.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
just saying. Good to see you,
so
Buddha.
your Udemy flip watching the videos makes sense.
Yeah. I'll watch the same
I-
videos that you sent me because they're the ones I have been watching anyway for the past 6 months. So,
Yeah, I need to. I have in the past done the geodata to grab the beginning of something, but I've lost it. I've formatted my machine since then.
right.
So I know the principles of doing that. What we've got to do is get away. A lot of people build maps. They build the basic map and then they do everything in Daisy Editor,
Yep.
and then wonder why their server's so laggy. Because Daisy Editor isn't the best method. The best method for putting everything in is to hard code it into the map,
Yeah, I think I know where you're coming from on that one.
and then it gets saved as the map. And
Yes,
the Daisy
yeah.
Editor stuff is just a separate commodity.
Yeah, I
So
think
like
that's
when you
yeah.
watch John McClane build maps, he doesn't use editor. He hard places stuff and then saves the map data.
I should probably watch some of his. Where is he?
Which
Oh God. Oh, okay.
um,
We'll see. We'll see then.
but it means that way you'll have a less laggy project,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
and I would have a less laggy project.
Yeah. We're talking about a project that is probably pretty bloody obvious what we're talking about now. This goblin's pretty much just giving it away.
I
It's all
found
good.
something that
It's all
potentially
good.
could fit in. Well, I don't know how your project's going to work. This is the thing.
I don't think I do
I
either.
Okay.
I
I-
do. To be fair, I do. I've watched the videos. I know what I need to do. I'm at the stage where I just want to learn a little bit more so that if something goes wrong, I can go, I know roughly what's happened there and what I need to do.
Okay.
So I know which tools and all that malarkey.
But Jack
Leave
as
my
well,
tea
'cause
to cool
he was
down.
building
Cool
a
down.
similar project, wasn't
He was, yeah, but it's been so long. I think he said he'd forgotten a lot of it. But
Okay.
I saw your message about doing something and then obviously not using it. But I think I'm probably even past that stage. If I'm honest,
he? Okay.
I understand. I understand, shall we say? So I think, yeah,
The problem I've always found with everything DayZ, apart from playing a server, everything else the community doesn't like to share too much
no,
because they're afraid that you're going to go somewhere else. So they'll share a little bit and they'll leave out one essential bit.
yeah.
And then the next people will share a little bit and they'll leave out something. So you sort of have to work through everything to find some way of making it work.
Well, I do, fortunately, I do have a contact who is doing something at the moment, and I'm going to try and get a crash course to try and put the theory into practice so that it all links up in my head.
But I think what we're going to probably need when we start to get further along the route, we're probably going to need, I was going to say more channels in your Discord, but we probably need a separate Discord just for that.
I don't know. See, I'm going to keep it relatively simple because, as we said,
Okay.
like I'll be doing the actual bulk of what we're doing.
Yeah.
You're coming in for the technical bits. So I'm going
Yeah.
to try and keep it relatively simple if I can, and then just
I can build the back end of the stuff that's needed that you know
yeah,
that I can build.
yeah, yeah. It'll be good. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. We've got more problems to worry about where we're going. Oh, what's this? Do you want a Mosin? A little Mosin in here if you'd like one.
But yeah,
Do you want that? I maybe leave you some ammo
this might be a proper Mosin, as in, oh no, it's 54.
on the floor as well. Left.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. We're both protected now. I wouldn't mind. Do you remember the base that was up here? Was it up or down? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
We're about to find out shortly. Yes, I'm waiting for my tea to cool down because I really could do with a cup of tea, and my voice could do with it, my throat could do with it.
The server I was playing last
Too
night,
hot.
solo, just doing a solo run on the server.
Yeah.
That I'm probably going to build a base on and just go there once a week.
Yeah, it's have a bit of fun on.
You know, it's got 20, 25 people playing it. And it's all right. It's not. It's a bit more vanilla, but with base building plus.
Yeah.
So there was a King of the Hill going down. So I took my shotgun and 2 shells and a pistol and 1 round, and in I went, and I won the King of the Hill.
Wow, did you see anyone there?
No,
Ah,
they were all
right.
off doing other things.
Oh, that's how it works then.
Yeah.
Hey, a win's a win.
But I came away with a foul and a code lock and a box of nails.
Nice, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, flag is up, but it looks down. It does look
Where
down.
you're looking.
It's on the house on your left of that big barn you're running past.
Oh, on the piano house.
Yeah.
So it's dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was the same the other day. I think that was yesterday, wasn't it? It was yesterday.
Yeah.
So
They've
that...
got a big compound wall up.
Oh, what, concrete?
No, wooden wall right round the outside of the bottom of the flag
Oh,
area.
okay. Fair enough. Well, at least we know, you know, we're learning where people are on the map. That's a good thing,
Oh, it's not. Yeah.
you know. It's certainly helping. Right, on to Tizzy we go. So the plan is I think we're going to go north of Tizzy, poke in, have a little look where it's, well, I say safe. There's no safe places. Just to get a gauge of what's going on up there, if we ever go up there. And then the idea is head down towards Moschino Way and see if we can't pop some heads. I'm going to have a swig of tea, I think.
Restless says we're freaking teasers, the 2 of us.
We're
up
what,
to no
sorry?
good. We're teasing too much. From Restless.
Oh, I don't know. I think we've pretty much given it away.
Teasing. Yeah, I'm not very good at teasing.
It'll all come good when it's ready. It will all be announced.
They all. Everybody knows that my long-term aim is to make my own map that will eventually be used for Goblin's Edge
Okay.
as an exclusive
Yeah.
Goblin's Edge only map.
Yeah, very clever.
And that's my long-term aim. But that's more of a 10-year plan rather than a this-year plan.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? If you started building a map now, with everything we've talked about, is it worth it? Because how would you convert it if there was another DayZ? I know there's no guarantee and there's no talk of it, but you just never know.
So I looked at that because obviously you can design maps in Arma Reforger, but it saves them in a, oh yeah, you can do map design in there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it saves them in a format that is not compatible with Arma or DayZ.
Oh.
It's a new format because their map design program is easy to use.
Right, okay. So you wouldn't do it in there then?
No, but if that's what DayZ becomes, then there'll have to be some sort of converter tool that they make that converts across all the maps that are currently available.
Right, right.
Otherwise, they're going to piss off the community that have made all these extra maps.
Yeah, absolutely.
But whether there will be or not is a different matter. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, God, yeah. Yeah, it's... I mean, we just don't know, do we?
So I'm wary of that, and I think we're only probably 2 years away from an announcement.
You reckon?
Yeah, because next year Arma 4 will be out, and they said once Arma, or it'll be announced when it's out next year, and they said once Arma 4's been finished, then they can look at other projects.
Oh, okay.
And they said that about 3 years ago, when at the same time that they bought the web name DayZ2 and registered it as a trademark.
Oh, so something's possibly going on in the background then.
So they might have just got that because they didn't want someone else to get it,
Yep.
or they've got that because potentially they might want it one day.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds more like the other.
But because you've got a software house that their primary role as a moment is to get Arma 4 done, because that's their next title to release. Once that's out and in the world and earning them money, that will then give them an opportunity to look at other big projects.
Right.
And I have a feeling, you don't know, I don't know, I'm not in the know. Every time I inquire at the trade show, I get told we're not the same company. I'm like, yeah. Whenever I go to my
Sure you're not, buddy.
BIS thing, yeah. I know you're not the same company, but you're next door to each other in the same row of offices, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not the same company. Yeah, okay. And Sakal, how many of you guys in this room today presenting to me worked on Sakal? Oh, about 50% of us, but only because we used to be the same company and we're still mates with them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
So they will toe the company line. I did say to them it was quite weird when Sakal, because so about 5 years ago I went to a BIS presentation and I signed an NDA at the time.
Oh, I remember you telling me,
us,
yes, yeah.
They showed us snow that melted.
Yep.
And left tracks. And then when the snow fell, it covered up again.
Yeah.
And then when Sakal came out, we got snow that melted and left tracks. Yeah, it was like...
That's funny, that, isn't it? That's funny. That, yeah.
Yeah. So when I went last year, they didn't show me anything that would be useful. Yeah. They did show something with... So they've now got the mechanics working where if you drive in VBS, if you drive a vehicle over the ice, depending on how long the ice is there, it works out how thick it is, depending on how cold it is.
Oh,
and then
wow.
it works out the weight of the vehicle and whether the vehicle falls through or not.
Oh, wow.
And that's not Arma. We know that, and we know it's not DayZ, but we know that
that's the kind of thing that, yeah,
is the same code.
Yeah.
So that could be an Arma 4 type thing. Whether that would come to DayZ, probably not, because I don't think our player base would handle that sort of hardship.
I can never remember which game. I know obviously which has come out of which, but I can never remember which one's bigger.
Arma.
Is it? You get more people on there.
Arma, you can have more players playing it, but there's no ground loop in Arma. So
No, yes, I've played it enough.
there's no
yeah.
zombies apart from with mods, but there's no ground loop. You deploy with a loadout, you complete your military mission, you go back to HQ, and it's the end of that game, and then you have another scenario. Yeah. And you can fight other players or fight AI, but Armour's probably more nerdy. Well, it is more nerdy. It's not for me.
Is it got the bigger fan base though? Do you think?
Probably. And they're used to paying a lot more money than DayZ players are.
Yeah, that's true. We
So
are a
Armour
tight
will
bunch.
come out. Armour will bring out a new weapon. Armour will bring out British uniforms and sniper rifles and charge €15 for it, and people will lap it up and pay for it.
Wow, that scares me.
Think nothing of it. And think nothing of it at all.
And we'll complain about a new map. Wanting to pay for that.
But the other thing that Armour has that they can't do currently with DayZ is because they run a lot of the Armour mods are run via the BI's own website.
Right.
So if you submit an Armour mod, it only gets in there if they've checked it first, not Steam but BI.
Yeah.
And there's a share of profits between what they charge for it and what you as a developer made it.
Oh, I see.
So,
right.
say
Okay.
it goes out at £5.
Yeah.
You might get £2 from every sale, and they get 3.
Right.
So, but they're used to paying money for stuff, whereas
Yeah.
the DayZ community on PC are used to getting everything for free, and on console we're used to getting nothing.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
So it'll be quite. So I think long term they'll want to have more control over the mods, because obviously one of the big things that PlayStation and Xbox have said is we can't allow modding if the mods aren't controlled. What happens if someone brings out a drugs mod and suddenly there's drugs all over PlayStation?
Yeah.
Or they bring out a mod where you've got to burn PlayStations. We can't have the Sony name with that. Yeah. So
It's all got political, isn't it? It's all got political.
so if they want, for Xbox and PlayStation to get the modding side, there needs to be more quality control over the mods.
Right.
Which means they need to be brought away from Steam and more in-house, which would then cause less mods.
Yeah.
Or more high, but the mods we've got would be more high quality.
But you'd have to pay for them.
But you might have to pay for them. There's no, not all Armour mods you have to pay for, but the ones that BI say this is particularly amazing. Vietnam that came out last year, that was a project started. That's like an amount project.
Right.
But they did a whole like a DLC of the Vietnam War, and BI then went, "This is so good, we'll make it DLC. We'll charge €20 for it, and we'll split the profits with the developer."
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not my kind of world.
And then the developer went, "Yeah, of course, fucking too right."
Just
I can
remember,
make
we
money
got a
off my
house. We've got a base on the left here. Remember,
Yeah.
in the house. I'll have a quick look at it, see what's going on. Yeah, they've still got the same thing.
Not a bad place to build once you've got sleeping bags.
No, I do.
Bags, from what I can
yeah.
work out, are a 25-minute cooldown.
So you use them once and then it's cooldown. Okay.
It takes 25 minutes before you can use it.
Do you know what? I don't think they've built in the top windows up there.
No, they're probably just living in the room.
Yeah. Again, it's a
or using
raidable.
that to observe. Yeah.
It's raidable.
This is our most dangerous trip yet, though, isn't it?
Well, at this time of night, yeah. Yeah, I did look at the numbers. You're right. They are dropping off.
Yeah, they're making bad decisions.
Yeah, I think that poll proper killed it off.
Yeah. And the big teams are like, why would we?
Hello, Jam.
You know, the
How are you?
The true PvPers.
We were talking about armour just now.
The true PvPers are like, why
Need to get
would
back
we
on it with you,
stay
dude, when
on something like
I'm
this,
feeling
where
half with it.
made it less PvP and more
Yeah.
PvE.
It has got that feeling of PvE to it, hasn't it? Let's be honest. I feel it's starting to go down that route a little bit more.
Which worries me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I'm still glad I paid the £50, and I still think they'll stay with. They're not going to turn it PvE. They're still going to keep it as a PvP because that's what they want. In the same way that I think Goblin Z probably feels PvE to most of my players.
I think I look at it as hardcore. Goblin Z.
But they don't see it as being a PvP server.
Yeah, we definitely do, man.
You know,
we
when
definitely
they meet
do.
people, they have conversations. Some people shoot on sight, but most people are like, "Oh, I'm friendly. Yeah, I'm friendly as well."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to get into. I really do want to get into Reforger, Jam.
But
Really
that's what
do.
It is. You You know.
But it's gonna take a little bit of manoeuvring at the minute.
Are you friendly? I'd answer with a 308 through the head.
Yeah. Yes. Bang.
Yeah. Or I'd go, yeah, let's run together. You go first.
Yeah. Yeah. You open the door in Tizzy first. I'll follow behind. Don't you worry. I promise.
Yeah.
We're currently
Where do
running
you
north
live?
of Tizzy just to get round to the west side of the
You only
map.
got one door up. Oh no, two. Okay. Bang. Yeah.
Could I just borrow your password a minute? Just saves you opening the doors for me every 5 seconds. Bang. Oh, I can't shift this cough. It is so damn annoying. Where's the marker? He's moved the marker. No, he hasn't.
But the after Christmas, John,
He's chatting to group. I'm tempted to put my head.
I can have. So the server I'm going to after Christmas has 127 slots. It doesn't restrict my.
Really
my slots.
tempted to poke my head over there.
And I can set as many slots as I want or don't want at any point during its lifetime.
Dude, I'm just going left quickly to have a little poke over and then I'll be back.
Yeah. Now I'm coming with you.
Famous last words.
Lovely, these will all be custom in here, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I just want to poke over the hill. Me and Jag did this when you, Mart, and Cookie were way behind us once, and it was a good spot to wait at. We got to see things.
I don't want to know what you saw from behind the hill.
I saw death and carnage, and that was just you three running towards us. Right, I've got to find a gap. I think there's one over here. This is almost certain death. I don't think Goblin's been to Tizzy before on this
I've gone
map.
for half an hour this morning.
You what, sorry?
This morning when Chuckles came on,
Yeah.
I jumped in for half an hour
Oh, really?
before I went to work. Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a message from him to say he was on, so I thought, oh, okay, so I just had a late in. And then when I came on, he was in
Probably-
chat, and I thought, Christ,
Yeah.
how long's he been in there for?
Yeah, Chuckles thinks differently.
Well, I don't think we can get in here, dude.
We'll get a bit further up, there'll be a way in.
Yeah, I might just nip out of this little...
Yeah, you get hemmed in here if it goes wrong, aren't you?
Yeah. I think they've closed it off on purpose.
Oh, I've editing to do that. See if I can find a way in. See what you mean, though. Just feel like they're channeling players, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think you need to get out of there, and I think we need to get away. Because I'd expect to have seen a gap by now.
Well played, folks. What a clever move. It makes me think the future wipes.
Yeah, I'm moving away. I'm moving away. I would come out if I was you, yeah.
I'm going to get under a bush and set as an RV.
Yeah, that's
where
cool.
I think we can get in.
That's cool, cool, cool.
There's no good bushes around here, that's the trouble. It's just to take cover.
There's one, if you follow me, there's a big tree over here.
I'm somewhere now.
Oh, okay.
So I would say that the way in for us will probably be down here.
Okay. Oh, I don't fancy going
Actually,
in.
we'll try from about there. Maybe a
To
little
go
bit
in, are we
crawly.
going in, Tizzy?
Well, have a little look.
Are you mental? I mean, I was just happy looking at the top.
I mean, we're here,
Okay, sod it. Sod it, in
We're
for a
here,
penny, in
and-
for a pound.
and you know, we've got nothing to lose apart from
Guns. Yeah.
And it's not like you're only young once, aren't you?
Well,
And if
suppose
you don't
give it
get
a
a
go.
pissy for the whole wife, people are going to go, come on, guys, did you really play
Yeah,
that
that's
game?"
true. That's true. That is true. This is where we saw the chopper.
People have been asking for vehicles to be flown in 3PP or driven in 3PP.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
This is gonna be
I've
brave
been
running through
pushing
here in an
that
open
if
field.
you do that, you've got to make vehicles take damage. And they're like, why? I said, because people will fly helicopters over events and act as Overwatch.
Exactly.
And they're like, do they do things like that? We just tell them not to. Yeah, nobody takes any notice of the rules now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is that the admin, is it, and the owner? I see a gap on
No,
the left. I
that's-
see a gap on the left.
That's the people requesting it, but
Right.
not getting their own way.
Okay.
So I'm arguing that if you go to 3PP, that's I get that. It's easier
Yeah.
to drive and fly.
Jesus, where's the gap to get in this side?
Now they're making you run down a long tunnel, aren't they?
Yeah.
If you want to come in the back way, you've got to take a risk, which is fair.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
It's,
Don't mind that
like,
at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna push up so I can get.
Yeah,
the gap.
push up and then we'll go back down and then get in on the left.
So I'm pushing that we need to turn on damage then. Oh yeah, but I don't want to get killed in the vehicle. Well then then let's not have free PP then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I've got a gap.
Cool. Just behind you.
And I've got another gap right next to it.
Oh, perfect. There we go. We're in. I just want to go to the end and just have a little look because it's a nice little spot.
Just make sure you don't skyline.
Skyline? Oh, what? My head point? Yeah, yeah.
Or behind you because you're on a hill.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna.
You're exposed. Yeah.
I'm gonna just think about it. We're going the bumps here, so I'm going in. I'd imagine they've moved a lot of trees as well, purposely.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Right, folks, this is where death awaits us. In Tizzy on a PvP server. We're just trying to get a spot. Okay, I've got a spot. Not. Oh shit! I can't crawl. Can't crawl. There we go. It's not great, but it'll do. No, looks. Although there's a couple of extra buildings, I think. They've put in a couple of extras.
Not added in the range. I would have thought they would have used this ground here to build something.
I mean, I've only ever been up to Tizzy on doors open at the back, though. I've only ever been to Tizzy on a modded map, so I'm not 100% sure what normal looks like. Yeah, doors are open.
When I'm crawling, I can't look through my scope. It's glitching into the ground.
No, that's cool. Okay, yeah. Christ, how far? That's not that far, is it?
There is custom stuff in there. From me, 120, the fuel container shouldn't be at that end.
Right.
Fuel thing with the thing on top. There's lots of fuel things here that shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
They're from runways, so they've moved them here.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, half those buildings, from what I remember, shouldn't be there. Okay, well, at least we know what the back end looks like.
Now we're here.
Well, I'd be rude not to.
I realise that this might be a fresh spawn scenario.
Well, I mean, the thing is, right, we've had fun fresh spawning. If we go to, say, Cherno, we can pop down to the Millies and the Prison Island and...
do all that sort of
Yeah, otherwise, how would we ever get there? We wouldn't.
Yeah, and I've got an eye pack and a tin of food inside my container.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not a good idea running on top of this hill, but... Yeah, that's the only thing I'd say. Just get a little bit of cover so it's only the one side we're being shot from.
There's only 61 players on that want to kill us.
That's crazy at this time. I mean, that was the other night. There's people going, we need a 90 pop. It has to be 90, otherwise there's no point.
And then they've made two decisions, and suddenly...
Everyone's disappeared.
Yeah. And they'll be scratching their heads going, why have they left?
Yeah.
Two decisions, guys? Two decisions?
What was the second one?
The second one, I can't remember what the first one was. The first one was controversial as well.
Yeah, I think the one I'm thinking of was the poking.
The first one was, shall we have a three-man next fight?
Oh, right.
And three-man won by 10%, and they went, we're not going to take any notice of the poll.
Right.
And they didn't say beforehand they weren't going to take any notice of the poll. They just said, if we want a poll, and then we'll go with it.
Right.
Oh, it's too close. It's too close. Okay, so... And then they said that everything's ready to go, but the server's blatantly not ready. A lot of the quests are still asking for zombie kills.
Yeah.
And you've released a broken server. A server that's not ready.
I am not in a good place right now, but
Oh, this is so custom in here.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay, I'll come in behind you. Let's just... we do the rear end at least. And then, if we need to get out, we get out.
Am next. I'm leaving them. I'm only interested in fucking high value weapons.
Yeah.
Or ammo.
I'm moving left, pushing left.
308 and ammo tins in here.
I'm going Livonia Tower.
Goddamn stupid goblin. 338 ammo.
Nice. Livonia Tower's not done, nothing in it. It's probably a bit risky me being in here, to be fair. Ooh. Oh, I'm a... Oh, God, that was a waste of time. It was a fucking radio, that was it.
Are you upstairs in it on the bottom floor?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being really stupid in where I'm standing. I'm like, prime target. Coming down, if obviously you can hear me.
Okay. In the guard hut?
Yeah. I'll move into some Quonsits. I mean, there's things here, but...
Next to HQ building.
Oh, I've got Vaseline. Oh, I've got an ammo box. Gunpowder, 545. This isn't worth it, is it?
Got a tier 2 helmet. I'm getting good ammo.
I'm not.
Like 338. We're going to the L-shape past you.
Oh, hang on.
It's locked. That's where the titty key's needed.
Okay. At least we know where it's needed.
45 ACP, some more reasonable ammo, some weapon parts that are pretty good.
Oh, you've been in here. Okay.
What do you want to do? Extract? Or...
Yeah, get out. Get out. It's not worth it, is it?
It is if you've got a key card.
Which we don't.
And they've said that they've moved everything into key cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with... I've got a tier 2 helmet. I've got some 338 ammo for a sniper. That
Okay.
has massive value on this server because that's a one-tapper ammo.
I'm
So,
at risk
I'm happy
of
with
running
that.
here. Hang on. I got...
Two
Heavy
key
belt
cards you've got
system.
to see both at home.
Yeah, I got heavy belt system and not much. You say you moved to home, did you?
I haven't moved to home.
Oh, no, I thought that's what you said you wanted to do. Sorry, I misheard you.
No, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Might as well keep pushing us with this side. Keep going down, maybe.
What level helmet have you got on at the moment?
I think level 1. Yeah,
Come to me. I've got a tier 2 for you.
cool.
Let me know when you're with me.
Just coming over. I am with you.
Okay, tier 2 on the floor for you.
Thank you, sir. I got a hemostatic, emergency hemostatic. I got some gunpowder to sell, a couple of drinks to sell, and a heavy belt system to sell. Oh, and some Vaseline. You know,
We'll
just
make
in
our way
case.
towards the just in case. We'll make our way towards the RV when we can find a way out.
Yeah,
Here, on me.
nice. Got it. Straight
Both
out, yeah.
fences. Yeah.
Okay, to me that was a good fact-finding mission. That's what I treat that as.
The thing with this server, it's all about key cards
Yeah,
and keys.
yeah, absolutely.
Because
And
the good
yeah.
loot forces you to go to choke points where you might have fights.
Well, we've got Tizzy keys, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got 2 tier 2 keys with Tissy.
So that's a very simple run up here. We know where to go.
Yeah,
Get it done, get out.
Open it,
Yeah.
get the gear, extract.
Yeah. And what are we likely to get? Tier 3, 4 gear?
Yes.
Okay.
Though, if you find...
Hang on a minute.
So-
Why don't we just run back home then and get the keys quickly?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
Happy with that.
Yeah, let's run back and get the keys. Sod it.
in which case round the back to there,
Yeah.
and then run behind, and then run along the top, and then when we
Yeah.
get past the cross key, drop down.
And it's not cheating if anyone asks. You're allowed to run along the top.
You just can't run outside of debug.
Yeah. Just means we're being a little bit girly. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, everybody fucking does it.
Of course they do.
Everybody
Of
does
course
it.
they bleeding do. Plus I can drop
only-
the S-Val, or whatever it is I've got, the SVD, and I won't feel so nervous. Oh, Christ, a locked crate will be here in 10 minutes. I think we're getting out at the right time.
Yeah.
The world and his wife's going to be up here in a minute.
But in those locked crates, you'll get, like, tier 3, tier 4 key cards or keys.
Right.
So how this works, just so this is using the same system I'm hoping to implement on Goblin Z in a future wipe.
Yeah.
That you have a locked door, but that is just a locked door. If you get a key for that locked door, it will be tier 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah.
And then when you open the door, it spawns in the crate that's assigned to that key tier.
Oh,
It's the
right.
same locked room for all of them.
Right. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you could open that room with a tier 1 key, and you'll get a 5.45. Open it with a tier 2, and you might get level 3 armor and a 5.56.
Yes, that's good.
Basically, that's how it works.
So then it's up
In
to you to take the
very-
risk versus reward, isn't it? What key you take up. Killed him, he didn't like that. There he is. Right, we're going to run through now. Well, at least we got our mission for today. Oh, bloody hell. Every time I try and run away from someone. We got our mission, then we'll head up to Tizzy with the key card, let that all die down. Everyone will hopefully come up,
At least
disappear.
here, mate, though, when we run up to Tissy, we can bring a key for Tissy
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
inside the box.
Yeah.
And if you get killed, you don't lose that key.
No, exactly. And I'm only going to bring... I'm not going to bring anything special because I'm fully expecting to die. Fully
Yeah,
expecting.
leave the SVD at home, but bring the 5.56. So at least if you do get to shoot, you've got a chance of killing people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And remember, be on fully auto, because there's me that's on semi.
Oh, no, I'm always on... I'm not a fan of fully auto, but I'm on it. That's, you know...
You have to be on these type of servers.
Oh, you do. You do. It's just
And you
like...
have to
I'm
put
not...
the mag
I'm
into
so
everybody.
used... I'm so used to holding it down, you know, to click, click, click for the headshots. My accuracy goes out the window. But it is what it is. Oh, we might want to be careful running down as well, because we might run into someone up here. If people are looking to come along.
I'll quit the RV.
I'll just run into base from here. I'll go along the
That will
top
be-
and then I'll know where to come down.
Yeah, I'll move the RV to just past what's the camp, or just, yeah.
Yeah,
So the RV is just past the camp now.
cool. Then we can start running down from there.
Yeah.
This is where we're gonna see people. Could do with 2 kills today, just so I could trade in that quest. Now this is the worst part, running on this open bit here, but we don't mind.
They publicised today what
We
they
don't mind.
publicised last week, but I was on leave, so I never saw it. What they've offered as our pay rise this year.
Have you stopped
they've
laughing?
offered. Oh, they've offered us under what inflation's going to be.
Naughty, isn't it?
Yeah, and so the unions are obviously going, look, this is not right. Potentially me, because I'm one of the lowest grades, I'll get potentially 2% over inflation.
Right, yeah.
But every other grade will be an under inflation pay rise.
I can't
And
remember what
it's like-
inflation was this year.
I can't remember now. But it's like, come on, guys. Yeah. I'm not going to get political over this, but you were voted in by a lot of the people that have always supported you because you looked after public bodies.
Yeah.
You've just given everybody apart from the civil service between a 5 and 7% pay rise. And now the civil service, we'll make it low. Yeah. You're going to get strike action. I mean, I'm not in a union, but they're going to end up with strike action.
Oh, it'll happen. It always does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Always does. we were very whoops, smacked my mic then. We were very fortunate where I work, as in, well, it wasn't fortunate, but it was, but everyone got the same. There was no if, buts, or maybes. It was very much a, no, this year, this is all we can, this is what we're going to offer.
I'm of the mindset that, and it would never happen because they would never agree to it, is basically I think they should pay everyone that gets paid out of tax the same percentage. And that percentage should be exactly the same percentage the MPs award themselves.
Right, okay.
Not the same money, because
no, yeah.
But the MPs are very good at saying, we're all in this together, we've awarded ourselves 10% because of the cost of living has gone up for us, but you, as a prison officer, you can have 2.5%.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair.
So I think everyone that gets paid out of tax should get paid exactly the same percentage, and that should be set by what the MPs award themselves.
Well, I've got a better plan.
They might actually really think about it. We're all in this together. Yeah.
I've got a much better plan. We just win the lottery.
So out to Sapper. How do I feel about Scottish independence? I voted for Brexit, so I fully get why people would want to have independence.
It's just got political on my channel
so
as well
I
by
don't
default.
have a
Sorry,
problem,
guys.
And I'm right-leaning. in my, not right wing, but right leaning, centre, right of centre for my views. So I would normally love the idea of the union, and I do. But I think if any country wishes to leave the union, they should be allowed a vote, and if that vote wins, they should be let go. But that means fully let go.
God,
not
sorry, guys.
Here you go, you can half go, we'll pay you some money,
Sorry,
still look
guys.
after you, and if there's a problem, you can come back.
I'm going to rip him for this in a minute.
Oh, by the way, you can't use our currency. Our armed forces were pulling out. Our police were pulling out. We'll no longer share secrets with you. Oh, teachers are pulling out. Nurses are pulling out.
Oh,
yeah?
there's the bad house.
Off you go. It's your problem now. So that's my opinion on it. But everyone's got a different opinion. So we'll leave it there on that conversation.
Thanks for making my channel political there as well, Goblin. I appreciate that.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I'm joking. I'm messing. I'm messing.
I am sorry,
mate. Don't worry about it. I couldn't give a shit. I'm very. I'm in the middle on most things. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, it depends on the situation, and yeah.
I'm sorry. I forget that I got my foot down.
You're fine, mate. You're fine. Listen, if we're gonna lose subscribers, we'll lose them together. We're a team. I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone up here.
Well, as you said, we're running on the edge of the map.
Yeah, but I thought if there's people with bases up here, we would be expecting to, you know, but maybe people aren't.
If the big teams have gone because they didn't like the rule changes.
Oh, I tell you what, hang on, you've reminded me to check something. Yeah, Badman's still at 148 kills. I think the big teams have gone.
So there'll be a lot of lower spec teams that are further down the map that are just going, we'll play this as our server.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is where we're pitching ourselves at now, isn't it?
Yeah, so there'll be better teams than us on here, don't get me wrong. So we see the labs open and things being done.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen the labs open in a long time.
I opened just before you came on.
Oh, did it? Okay, I'll shut up then.
Yeah. But I don't think... But I think next wipe it might be interesting to see how many people are playing it.
Yeah. Because there was a server, I won't name it, but there was a server I played with Smodsy on, and we enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it, and it was easy. It was... What I don't like about this is it doesn't seem to be as easy to find raiding tools and things, and on the server we were on, it was a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And
Oh, shots.
Shots at you, or...
No, on probably 165 from me.
Right. Sounded quite big. Quite a big thud.
Yeah. But then if there's less players on, the players that have big thud weapons will be enjoying themselves with them.
Yeah, that's true. They'll be running free.
But there's always... Should we want to go to something a little bit more vanilla, but with still marks over our heads, I have another server that we could potentially play.
Okay.
At some point. It's still Base Building Plus. We can still have where I was last night. It's an
doesn't begin with D, does it?
No.
Good. Okay, that's cool. Because the one I was thinking of was Smodsy. I might go back to a run with him as a duo. I won't name it, but
Is it the one that you put loot inside the computer?
no. New. I will let you know offline, but it's one you've probably heard of before. Right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. So that was 10 minutes past for that crate. Do you know what? I'm going to make a real... I'm going to go... Just going into a shed a minute. I've got a funny feeling there's going to be something good in there. Oh, there is.
What you got?
Metal sheets. Do you know what? I just felt there was going to be something good in there. I genuinely didn't see it. 3 metal sheets, so we've got 7 now. So we can...
From Sapper, he doesn't really like playing DayZ anymore, but watching us two and listening to us, it's quite entertaining.
Thought he was going to say puts him to sleep.
That's massively appreciated.
Do you know what, though? There are times, though, I rarely watch streamers these days because I play it so much and I'm busy in life in general. But I tell you what, there are times when I don't want to play and I just want to watch. You know, we just want to watch, like Exclusion tonight, put another video out, and I can't wait to watch that.
I don't watch streaming, I watch some videos.
Yeah, I'm more of a video shorts person, I must admit.
I like to fall asleep watching a video.
Yeah.
I won't watch someone's stream overly. I might dive in for 10 minutes and just say hello.
Oh, yeah.
And support them, and then, but then I'll disappear off because I prefer to watch a video, an edited video down into a 45-minute story.
And that, to be fair, that's where I'm getting at. I'm getting to the point where I'd love to just make videos and put one out every couple of months.
Yeah.
Because I think there's more into that. There's more skill for me in that. It's easy to stream, you know?
Yeah, it's more for all of us, actually.
Yeah.
It's where for DayZ, sorry, for YouTube, we should all be going.
Yeah.
Because that's where the money's made.
I don't care about the money either. I like the creative process of making a video. I really like it. And Sketch is always teaching me something new, and I love that. And yeah, I think for me, I miss videos. I do, and I need to get my backside into gear. I'm going to pop into this shed as well. Again, I don't know why, but I feel like there's something good in here.
Me and Cookie were going to live in here.
I'm not a fan of the buildings. I've lived in them before, and I'm not a fan of them. Oh, there's a shotgun. That's it. Not worth it. Leaving that.
I thought you had something good. You promised me something good.
Oh, I've used my my good luck up with the 3 sheets of metal, I think.
Yeah, but with the 2 we've got at home, that's a metal door.
No, we've got 4 at home, haven't we?
So that's 1 metal door done.
Yeah. So if we get some more, we could probably get a second one.
That's awesome. We don't have enough nails to build the metal door, but
don't we have some? Didn't Chuckles get some?
Yeah, but I built more stuff since then.
Oh,
I built another door that doesn't have a code lock, and I built a wall up the top of the flag.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
To stop central raiding.
That's cool. Oh, a locked crate's being hacked. Oh, hang on. It's 20 minutes, isn't it, for that?
Lovely.
Okay, so 20 minutes. It's taken us 10. Yeah, by the time we get back up here, that should have been... Oh.
Yeah, should have gone.
Oh,
Tizzy open.
Oh, no.
Yeah, now all hell's breaking loose up there.
But isn't there an hour's cooldown for that? That's what we're going back for, isn't it?
Yeah, no, yeah. So so that room, there might be other rooms up there, but my guess is...
Yeah, we might have to leave that then.
Someone said hack crate is over here, so we'll now hit this bit because we've got a better chance of getting in and out.
Yeah, damn, man. Oh, well, that's okay. It's okay. What key did we have anyway? Oh, I mean...
We can go back by Moschino. Not Moschino,
Trotsky. No, that's already done as well. They'd already done it.
But that was...
That wasn't that long ago.
That would be an hour ago. Yeah?
Well, I've been streaming for 1 hour, and it was probably 20 minutes into that.
Yeah?
We can always give it a little go, I suppose. No harm in it, is there?
So, obviously, I was always... From day one, it was me and... Well, not day one, but realistically, for the last 4 years, it was me and Cookie. We did DayZ. And then
I think he's
we
forgot
brought
he's on
Chuckles
push to
board,
talk again, bless him.
but Chuckles, obviously because of the time zone distance, we can't often run together. So I'll be perfectly honest, I was not looking forward to having to go solo when Cookie goes on his 6-month leave of absence. So this server worked well for me. But
Yeah.
I'm with you. If I want to raid people, I need to be pushing high tier areas, and we're not a team that's good enough to push high tier areas.
No, and I think that's why that's this for me. The unique selling point to this server are the quests and the fact that the keycard rooms are like they are.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't mind that, and I'm enjoying this. But I personally like being able to find stuff in higher areas without the need for keycards. So, for example,
You like ground loot?
yeah, I like ground loot, but I don't like it easily found. So if it's a base building server, you're expecting to find code locks and nails and things quite reasonably easily. But when it comes to raiding stuff, I'm thinking, yeah, you might have to go into a millie, or you might have to go to an event, as in, I don't know, a car.
On any other server that I play, by now we may not have a breaching charge by now, but we would have the components to start building up towards making one.
Right.
So on every other server I've played, by now we'd either have 5 gunpowder, 2 charcoals, and we'd be like 3 more charcoals, we can blow someone's door off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas on here, a week and a half in, we're like nowhere near yet getting breaching charges.
And I think the one that me and Smodsy were on, we were at the point within probably 3 or 4 times playing, we had 1 breaching charge ready.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's the thing. That's what we've not got on here.
No.
So because we're not high spec PvPers, it means that doing labs is a suicide mission for us as a team.
Yeah.
Because if someone pushes in behind us, they will probably win. Because we don't have anyone on the team that's of that level. You know, I understand the principles of it, but my reactions are slow.
Same.
You know?
Yeah, very much the same. Cookie could... That's where we need Cookie, because he can still organise us, but at the end of it, when we're struggling, he's the guy to go, right, I'll finish it off.
Yeah.
You know?
And without that, it's very difficult to play this server to endgame.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But equally though, my view is just get in and do it. And if you die, you die. And you'll learn pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. But I think my problem is long term, if it carries on the way they're going and it ends up going back to about 30 people that play on a regular basis, it won't be worth playing anymore.
No, it won't, no.
Because we're not, as you said, we're not meeting people now.
I mean, we are playing to our strengths of, like we said, hiding in the shadows, which isn't great. I admit, I don't like doing it, but then a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But I think you get fooled into that false sense of security where you've got, exclusion, like, for example, look at the way he does it. Oh, he's zipping in and out, but he's also got those reactions and, you know.
That's the big thing, is, you know, like when I was running last night, I'm working as a solo. On stream, I'll take certain risks that I wouldn't as a team.
Yeah.
It's only me to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. And you would typically run, for me, I'd run with hardly any loot on me, hardly any gear, just I'm going to take the hit, you know? Maybe tier 1, tier 2 armour, that's it.
And when I ran with Cookie, we would push high tier stuff because I knew that I had somebody with me he had good reaction times.
Yes, yeah.
And that means that should it go wrong...
shoot in ahead.
Yeah, then we're going to go fast and go home.
Yeah, I don't think we're going back in there then. I think someone's waiting for that key. We could always do a quick run to Trader.
Got nothing to sell, Trader.
I've got a few bits, but nothing special.
Oh god, I need a drink. At last. It's been ages since I need to have a drink on the server. That's something. But it's I recognise that I'll do the rest of this wipe on here.
Yeah.
Unless numbers drop off dramatically. And then I'll find somewhere new to play.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it has to have something. And I I either need a 80 pop server with 50 plus people on, most of the time, or I need a 100 pop server with 70 plus on most of the time. The difficulty is so many servers are, the 1, 2, and 3 man servers are massively oversubscribed.
So you're not getting on, basically, are you?
So you're not getting on unless you pay for VIP, and then even if you pay for VIP, you'll be in a queue.
Yeah.
And I can't afford to pay for VIP every month. I just can't warrant it. I'm buying a lifetime VIP on here was an investment.
Oh, it made sense. Yeah, that made sense.
But long term, at the moment, this is not looking good. Purely on the decisions they've made so far, and how much of the server is not ready.
Yeah.
Even though they said everything's ready to go. Oh, can we go to Slisky Island? Oh no, the quest there still wants zombies. Oh, we haven't done that bit yet. Okay, so there's a problem with, people were saying last week, there's a problem with armor and weapons. No, there's not. And then this week, oh, we'll look into it. Oh, yeah, there might be a problem with armor and weapons. And
but then how big's the team, though, to be fair, and what are they doing?
It's one developer and a small admin team.
Right.
But before he did his "we're ready to go, let's launch," they weren't ready to go, let's launch. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, I mean, look at Wipe Night. Typically, you expect wipes to take a while. That's just standard, right?
Yeah.
But it felt like that was pushed back a day, and then it was pushed back an hour, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5.
Yeah.
I think the problem is for me, I would be, and I don't know the ins and outs, so I'm making a real generic comment here, but I would be doing a lot of testing up front, and I would probably, I wouldn't give a date until I'm 90% confident.
And things like quests, the quests that are broken, to turn off quests is just a case of going into the quest and turning a 1 into a 0.
Yeah.
So go through the quest list and see all the ones that say the word zombie or ask for loot that you haven't got and make them 0.
Yeah.
Then those quests are gone. And nobody sees them, so nobody complains about them.
No, exactly.
And that's a really simple thing. Yeah. And then as you fix that quest, turn it back on. And then people just think you're adding new quests. They don't think you're fixing broken quests.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. And
Smoke and mirrors.
I think it's that. It's the do people want a 3-man or a 5-man? Blatantly the server voted for a 3-man. Oh, it wasn't close enough. We'll go for a 5-man. Then it was we're going to stop people shooting out of their bases because that's camping. And then most of the PvP players kicked off about that rule, so they gave a poll, and the poll came back yesterday in favour of that rule being abandoned, and they've not said another thing, and the rule's still in place.
So we're not allowed to shoot from our bases?
No, because they've not changed the rule.
Okay.
So even though, again, the players voted for the rule to be changed, they've decided not to change it, or haven't yet changed it. And now the numbers are dropping. So what it's going to end up, it feels to me, unfortunately, it's going to end up with maybe 40, 50 players on here that are PvEers that love the server, and they understand they might get killed sometimes.
Yeah.
But they're not overly going to get involved in anything firefighting. And then 1 or 2 big teams that will see it as a chance of we can kill everyone and look really good.
Yeah, true.
And that's not going to help me become a better player.
No.
We're now 9 days into the wipe, and apart from an F11, I haven't yet died, touch wood.
Same. Yep, same.
On any other server of the type that I like playing, I would have died by now.
Yep, easily.
And I probably would have made a kill by now.
I think it was what you got to respect, haven't it? And we do. We understand that it's not our server, it's their server. Nope. They want to run it a certain way. That's totally cool. And as I always say, if anyone moans about anything in life, you say you vote with your feet. If you don't like it, disappear, go somewhere else.
And I'm looking for somewhere else to call home. Because as a streamer, or as a content creator, there needs to be stuff happening to do.
Yeah.
And it can't just be killing the AI every time I run out of camp.
Well, see, now I think I've found mine. I won't say too much, but I think I've found mine with Smodsy. And I will run it past him because I know he really liked what we did when we were on somewhere.
Yeah.
And for me, it's exactly what you've just said. It will make me a better player. And that's why I'm interested in it.
And that's my problem. I haven't got somewhere at the moment. But that's life. And wherever I go, I have to be able to take Chuckles with me.
Yeah, absolutely. You say that like he's your little child.
Well, no, but he's part of the team. There'll always be a place for him. If that
Oh,
makes
God,
sense.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But I'll run the rest. Well, I'll carry on running this wipe here. But if this time next week, rather than what we've got at the moment,
Just move my mouse,
61 or
guys,
70
sorry.
on at the moment. But as you say, a week
there we
ago
go.
that was full with a queue.
Yeah.
If by this time next week it's 50 or 60, and then the following week it's 40 or 50, it'll be time to leave
Yeah, definitely.
because it's a dying server, and
Yeah.
they're going to be with 50 people that just want to play this version, and they won't get crashes then because there'll be less players on, so nothing will be there to crash.
This is true.
But I'll need to find a new home.
But the beauty is, there is something out there for everyone.
Oh, and I know where I'd
know?
like to go, but where I'd like to go has too big a queues.
Right.
I'd love to play Karma.
Oh, that's where me and Smodsy were originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like their mechanics. I don't like
Yeah.
the fact you can't have a name above your head. That annoys me. But I like what they've done with the place. Of the servers I've played, I loved Aftermath, but you can't get on there anymore.
No, Aftermath was good.
I stopped playing Rearmed because Rearmed brought in a new mod. Because Cookie and I used to play that religiously. And the new mod they brought in basically
This is someone
made
down there.
shadows work properly.
Okay.
So if you were under a bush and
No,
the
I
sun
don't
was
think I
at the
did.
right angle, you
Thought I
could
saw
get
someone.
under a shadow, which
Right.
is brilliant immersion. But the only people not running filters on Rearmed are me and Cookie.
Right.
And everyone with filters, shadows don't show up anyway.
No.
So they brought in this mod that meant Cookie and I were disadvantaged, and we'd get shot all the time. Every time that we looked out from a bush, we'd be dead. Yeah?
Yeah. That's that.
So we
Yeah.
couldn't. So we weren't going to carry on playing that. And we were like, well, why bring this mod when you know everyone runs filters? Oh, it's the immersion of the server. Yeah, but no one apart from me and Cookie sees it. Yeah? Yeah. Everyone else doesn't have shadows turned off. Yeah. So we left Rearmed.
It's a
couldn't
shame
do
because
that.
I enjoyed Rearmed, believe it or not.
Oh no, and I loved it. And I would still play it if they didn't have that problem on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Down Bad was my next port of call, and I
like
used to
Down
really
Bad.
enjoy Down Bad. But last wipe that we were on Down Bad, they've changed some of their mechanics, and it's now quite difficult unless you're on there 24/7.
Right.
So they've gone to a computer that rather than the flag, brilliant.
Yeah.
And
Like that.
You put items inside the computer to keep the flag
Yeah.
alive.
Like that.
So if you stick a epic gun in, like you got a 308 will last 10 days, whereas a 2.2 rifle will last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But again, unless you're on every day picking up loot to throw inside the computer, very quickly you've lost your base.
Yeah. That's why you need a big all-round team, isn't it?
Yeah, and you need people that it isn't the case of people going, yeah, I can be on a week on Thursday because of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. So that was difficult. And you start to run out of options. Yeah.
You do, but then this is why I go back to why I really like the adventure ones.
But Northmans have changed one of their rules. So Northmans used to be, go on there, you're allowed 15 code locks.
Yeah.
And you can just put them in place when you've got them. Their rule now is, week 1 of wipe, you can put 5 code locks on your base. Week 2, it goes up to 10. Week 3,
Okay.
it goes up to 20. Week 4 and onwards, it's at 25 and stays at 25. But it
Okay.
means
That's not bad.
But it's that whole, well, the first week we need to get 5 code locks up, otherwise when we get raided, we're going to be dead. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
okay.
if we can't be on the whole every day, and then suddenly I can get on now and I've got 7 code locks. Oh, I can't build 7 doors. I'm not allowed to.
No,
Breach
but
the rules.
I suppose it... Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we have to stop that because we're not. Cookie and I can come on arguably for 3 hours a night, 4 nights a week when we're both playing.
Yeah.
He can't come on weekends. And Chuckles and I could come on weekends if he was about.
Yeah, if he's not working, yeah.
Yeah. So trying to find a server that works with that and is streamable is difficult.
It's tough, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there are various people out there that I could run with. But I'm not sure that I would.
That's the tricky bit, isn't it? Right, I'm going to have to focus here. Because this is not good country to be in. Hello, Teddy. How you doing, dude? Oh, I fucking hate this. This is so annoying.
I enjoy this server.
This door is so
But at
bad.
the moment, it just feels... I
Oh,
don't know
come
what
on.
it feels.
Come on. Fucking the lag is horrendous here. Right, let me know and I'll open the door when you're ready.
Now.
The lag, man. This lag is
Oh, it's lagging for
awful.
me to close it now.
It's so bad. Go on off, G. I'm
Yeah.
locked. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ted? How you doing, brother?
It shouldn't be as bad as this.
How's life?
It's normally bad because it's Base Building Plus. But it's not normally as bad as this is.
No, no, no. This is horrendous.
Yeah. And
Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Where's the, was there not a door? I thought there was a door there.
so it's difficult for me at the moment because I want a server that I can play that I can enjoy playing and I can play with a team.
Absolutely.
Even if that team is just me and Chuckles because you're doing other things.
Yep.
But this probably isn't it.
No, it's sounding like it might not be, to be fair. The rate it's going.
I would love to think they get that sorted, but I just... Oh, actually, I can put that on the weapon rule ready to go, so it's got a mag in.
We've got a heavy belt system. I don't know if that's actually any good.
They are.
Gives you 20 slots as opposed to 12. I am wearing that. I am swapping over. Which means we can sell that if we need to now, because we've got loads of those light ones.
Motor drop off.
I'll drop this key back in here. We went for Trotsky, didn't we? Yeah, that's that one. Right, I'm going to quickly eat because I need some food.
Okay, mate.
As in, not in the in-game, I mean.
Yeah.
Just working and taking care of the family. Quite right too, my dude. Quite right. I'm glad you're getting on. It's what we like to see. It's what we like to hear. We were in your neck of the woods. We were going to have a little drug building empire here. But we're going to have to sell it because we need more room for doors, unfortunately. To max it out. But I've just had a thought. I just had a thought, right? Just talking to chat about... what, sorry?
I told you about thinking.
Don't do it. I've had a thought, right? I'm looking at the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Do we really need to get rid of it? Because we're not getting raided as it is. I'm wondering, is the trade-off for money better than building more doors? I mean, it's possible to build more doors, isn't it?
So,
because we can put one up here, for example. We can fence this in where I am, build one here, and put one down here.
What I need to do is remove the greenhouse, build the fences, and then put the green power back in afterwards.
Right.
But I need, whatever happens, we need to get one door about here, and another door down here somewhere to get all our doors in.
Right. But the 15 doors are only... What I'm getting at is...
Do we need 15 doors?
Yeah, because if it's me, I'm putting one here. I'm putting one here. There's 2 doors. And then I'd probably have one here somewhere, maybe, to protect this, maybe. But ultimately, this room is the protection, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm
it's just,
with that.
no, I'm easy. It's not my base. I'm easy. But I was just thinking, oh,
No,
I
it is
wonder.
your base. But it's all of our bases. Just because I build shit in here doesn't mean it's not shared by all of us.
It's just, I was just thinking, I'm easy either way, but I just thought, well, if we could, but then if we've potentially got key cards come in for the drugs as a trade, then
mean,
it's a different thing altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a conversation I need to have with the people concerned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Originally it was going to be a key swap, but I think we'll probably keep the keys that we were going to swap.
Yeah.
And I'll now offer up drugs.
Oh, you've got the drinks. Good. Oz. Yeah.
I think went, oh, why have we put those in there?
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought they were barterable, but...
You can drink the Black Jack Daniels, sorry, the Dan Jackals if you want to.
You got
whiskey.
ordained as a minister? Bloody hell, Teddy.
There's whiskey in here for you.
Peace be with you. Oh, I'm all good at the minute. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't get why my XP's gone up, though, considering I've done nothing. That's strange. It's gone up by about 100.
Yeah, again, another... I'm not sure about the server scenario.
No.
Yeah.
That's an interest. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right then. Let's get a scope for this Mosin. There is one free.
Where are you thinking about going? I'm not sure what we're doing. Ah! Scaring me, pointing guns at me. This is Colin, our buddy. It's what, sorry?
I didn't mean to point it at you.
That's okay, nor did I. Bang, 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 in the nuts, run away!
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Bang, 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 in the nuts, run away. Leave the team, join the other team, hand over the codes.
Yeah. Damn it, he changed the codes. He knew what I was up to.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Two
stop
choices.
coughing. Okay.
One, we go off and die in a loud and grotesque military manner on something military.
Okay.
Or choice two, we... Oh, choice two as I check my bloody phone because I've got an incoming message.
Beep, 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 beep.
I need to check that it's not work related.
I'm just wondering, do we get set up for something on Thursday night, potentially? Because we were talking about running Thursday.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I can be in Thursday night. I can't be in Friday morning.
No, that's cool.
I'll be in Saturday morning. Tomorrow night I won't be in because Daisy 1.28 drops tomorrow, and tomorrow night there's just going to be problems.
No, Goblin Z all the way.
It's gonna if I can't fix it tomorrow night, then they won't have a server till Thursday afternoon.
Is what, sorry?
If I can't fix it tomorrow,
Yeah.
with 1.28 dropping, then Wednesday I'm doing a 14-hour day.
Ah.
So if I can't fix it tomorrow night, they don't get a server back till Thursday afternoon.
No, that's fair.
So I can't be doing anything stream-wise tomorrow.
Do you know what I would be personally? I think what we... So we're looking at running Thursday, right?
Yeah.
I'm all for... I mean, you carry on doing what you need to do tonight. I'll probably slip off. But I'm thinking we F11, we get down to Cherno, we move all the way across to Prison Island, we do Prison Island, we do the Tiki... I can't pronounce it. The Tiki military to the west of Prison Island. We then go into Pavlovo with a key, do Pavlovo.
Take that down in your yellow box.
Yeah. And then we head up to possibly Green Mountain to sell what we've got, do whatever. And then from there, we can go wherever we want, pretty much. We could potentially even do Mishkino with another key in our box. Yeah, I'm thinking that
sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
And I'll probably leave here tonight and go back on where I was on last night.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna say bye-bye to everyone quickly, and then I will catch up with you when you're done.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Right, guys. Very short one tonight. We weren't expecting that. We weren't really sure what we were going to do tonight, but clearly it's been a everyone's up at tizzy, which is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. So we'll call it quits there. As we said, we'll be back Thursday, potentially. We're not sure what time. It could be 3 o'clock UK time in the afternoon. It could be 6. It really depends, but we'll go from there. But sorry for the short one, but also thank you for watching. And congratulations to Minister Teddy. Praise be with you. All the best. And yeah, speak to you soon. Bye-bye.